fired. When I close my eyes, disconnected and tired. Just fired. It's just fired. I was wrong, but I made it right. You came begging day and night. I don't wanna hit the bottom. Don't go out of your state of mind. I've been counting 1 to 10. I'll be back when you begin. With my music again. I see, yeah, I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. I see, yeah, I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. And I know you keep asking me, flames and fire. I know you are done with me. It's just fired. I see you go down, yeah, I see you go down. I see you go down, yeah, I see you just fired. Just fired. I wanna see the light. See the light. I wanna see the light. creators, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath, feel the tension
to the American Grand Prix. This time we are at none other than Watkens, Glen. Welcome everyone. We have 26 minutes left in practice right now, as all the drivers are slowly joining into the server. We have a good race for you guys today. I'm excited for this one, for sure. As we slow down just the serious music to go back to a little bit of party mode now. Just for now until we start the actual qualifying. How's everyone doing out there? Hopefully everyone's doing well. We have a great showing for you, as we have the best drivers from all over the world coming together and competing here at CMRC. Some audio of these cars going out right now. Should be some exciting stuff. Gonna open up the chat. Thank you guys for coming out tonight, or this evening. So it's going to be a great race, I can tell you that much. As Watkens Glen is definitely a track a lot of these drivers favor. This track is also, you know, just a lot of fun to drive. Watkens Glen, an absolute classic of a track. As we're taking a look at these guys in their final practice stints. Turn on the audio just a little bit there. Sweet there. So if you don't hear me, I am not only the commentator, but I am also the race director here. So I'm always asking questions, answering questions, making sure everyone is all ready to go for to go racing here. And for you guys at home, if you're looking for a place to have some fun, have some great racing, some clean racing, check us out. A link is in the description down below to join up our Discord. We will get you hooked up completely from there, and you'll be racing with us in no time. As we are on round 9 out of round 12. Next round will be the final round because if you haven't checked a look at our Instagram or our social media recently, we have announced that instead of having 2 extra semi-final and final rounds that were going to happen later in April, we've actually shortened the series down just a little bit. So now rounds 11 and 12 at Barbagallo and Okayama will now be your semi-final and finals respectively. That will also mean round 11 will be worth double points, just like round 6 in the series 1. And the finals will be worth a whopping triple points, where an absolute anything goes in Japan later in the series. So yeah, super excited for that. Then we take a 2-week break, but not a 2-week break from streaming, as every Saturday we are always on here giving you guys the best of shows. And yeah, so we're gonna be running some fun kind of combos. So if that is something you're interested in, that is a perfect time to join, as you guys will be brand new into the server, get to know everyone, because it's just a great community we have here going on at CMRSC. We got 2 weeks of that, and then our brand new unannounced open wheel series, which more details will be on our Instagram very soon. So stay tuned to that, get all that followed. All links are in the description down below. We are here for a good race, let me tell you that much. So I quickly mute my mic. I'll leave you guys with some music. Alright, sorry about that. We are back now. I'm just gonna go into the race chat. Let's see what the guys are talking about. We got some guys that need a little bit of help, so we will help them out there. And in the meantime, we'll put on the auto camera here. Watch this guy go around. We'll turn the volume down just a little bit. There. Just 1 second.
Thinking behind the scenes. So I think it's the same problem you have. I will help you in 2 minutes.
Hello, I'm here.
Who's coming on now?
Yeah, so yeah, what's up?
I joined the server, and about a minute into the server, I just get removed. It says it says I'm being voted to kick, and I get kicked.
Does your screen go red by any chance?
Yeah, it goes bright red. And it says I'm being
so
voted to kick.
you do not have real penalty. So if you go to the news and announcements page,
It's installed. I have it installed and it's activated.
but do you have it enabled?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. I'll check it on the server side.
Yeah, that was the first thing that we went to fix, and then once we fixed that, I still have no idea what the issue is. Because at first I did not have it installed.
Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. By any chance, did you already have a previous version of Watkens, Glen, or did you install what I sent?
Install what you sent, but I'm not sure if I had a previous version or not.
Yeah, because sometimes if it does overwrite, it does use an old version.
Was there a Watkins gun already in Content Manager?
No, it was just a random mod,
Then,
but it's been one of those other mods.
I wouldn't have had one then, no.
Okay, I'll check this out then. Right, a little bit of...
Yeah, all the mods I have in Content Manager are just the stuff that you've had in Discord.
Yeah, alright. It's a little bit of trouble going on with some of the guys. As we see Sander on track right now. Current championship leader. As I now go and multitask to figure out what is wrong with one of our drivers, Dylan, here. Is it possible if you could DM me your GYD?
Yeah, I can DM you.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, just DM me your GYD and let me just check if it's correct with the server.
That was a big win for Sander. He completely bottled the final section.
And also, in your settings, like, you know when you go to settings and apps, and there's like a whole checklist of apps you could enable and disable?
The only thing I had there is real penalty. In apps.
And so there's like a little check mark right beside it.
Yeah, real penalty is activated.
Okay. Yeah, so just DM me your GeoID and I'll take a look at it. Alright, let's go back on track while we wait for that. We have Martin Webster in P3 right now, currently with a time of a 1:34.7. Was pretty quick throughout the week.
Are you guys having any issues breaking into the hairpin after the boot? Because it's so difficult to get right.
What's your brake bias?
My brake bias is set to, I think it's 65 right now, which, if I remember correctly, based on the setup. What is yours set up to right now?
Mine is 64.
Yeah, you want it low
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I think I'll try and dial it lower.
If you have too many problems, like also lower your brake power, but not too much though.
You said what did you say the DMU? Sorry.
Your GUID.
Is that just a Steam profile number? Or is that different?
Yeah, I think it's the same profile.
All right. Get that to you real
So
quick.
we have Sander joining in the server now. Hadn't put in a time yet. Stay on camera with him now as we have a great helicopter shot here. We're on
I know
Watkins
that
Glen.
the inevitable failure of this lap. I know that Sander is probably gonna go 2 seconds ahead of me, even though I'm sitting in pole right now and doing practice.
No. I'm sick actually, so I don't know whether I'll be able
sorry,
to.
man.
But
Yeah.
Really, Xander? Really?
Or are you just sandbagging?
yes. No, I'm really sick.
Alright, we'll get well, man.
39 degrees in Celsius.
So that means you're not gonna lap the whole field, but you're just win.
It's still my goal, but
Already 7/10 behind my PB. This isn't a great lap.
Do you have TeamViewer? I can quickly take a look at your PC.
Team viewer. I don't think so.
Ooh, Klaus, good lap.
I don't think I have team viewer now. I can just
If you want,
I
you
can
can
just share
try
my screen on
to.
Discord. Show me share my screen on Discord.
Yeah, sure. I was gonna say maybe you could try to delete all your mods completely, like just the whole track and car, and then try it again.
have you
There's the
tried
thing.
restarting your computer?
The whole computer?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
I think
That usually works.
yeah, you try that first, since that's the
Alright.
longest. All right, still helping on some of the drivers there. We have Sander. We'll put back on the audio right now. Let's go on board with Sander.
Yes, my PB is fast. I don't even know what tire pressures I was running during my PB, which is
In
kind of frustrating.
driver eye.
I think I was running 20s in the front and 21s in the back, if anyone wants to know. I think
Honestly,
that was pretty good.
I just use 18 all around.
Yeah.
No, I use 16 at the left front, and I don't know. I use 16, 17, and 18. That's what I know. And yet my front left is still overheating.
Left is
Running
such
at
a problem.
24.
Yeah. It's because of the corner after the chicane, the bus stop. That's what.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's causing it. Yeah.
All right,
Such a tire killer.
turn one with Sander, taking it in 4th gear. Great exit there. Coming up to Essex now. Looking pretty clean. Noah Hoffman with his fastest lap, 1:33.69. We know he had a podium last race. Let's see if he can capitalize on that one. He also put in the hot lap of the week.
24 in the front, 22
Looks like
in the
breaking
second.
way after that white line. We saw Hoffman use that braking point. Keeping it in 4th gear though, now lifting a little bit. Ooh, too far on the inside, that's gonna ruin his lap.
Oh gosh. I
Lots of
completely
traffic going on
destroyed the
there.
chicane.
Everyone just
That's not
getting
good.
out the way.
I'll come back. Yeah, I'm gonna check my pressures right now just to see to kind of reference you guys.
See
Yeah,
what
I'm
he does
21
at
in the front and
toe.
20 in the back.
That's
I think I should
3rd
adjust
gear. Yep,
only
that's
my
3rd gear.
front lefts though, because that's mainly where the overheating's coming from.
Now let's
Just my
see.
front lefts.
Does here 3rd gear
Yeah,
still?
my PSI is, I was running 16, and I was like, why aren't people running lower? But then, yeah, I keep spinning out, so that's probably
Yeah. See, because even Klaus is running higher
5th
PSI
gear, last
than
corner.
me, so
Alright,
It's
I'm gonna
interesting.
try to
Risk
Join
it to the
the server,
line
see
now.
what
That's
happens.
going to be a.
I haven't done any low fuel runs,
Doesn't
I just
improve.
realized. I've only been running 24 liters.
So I guess just going on some
I
fuel
can
laps.
Get close to my PB again.
So else is on track. We have Klaus Klint. Now in his brand new Valhalla livery. Now matching up pretty closely with Noah Hoffman, as they're the top two. Valhalla absolutely destroying all the times here. Let's check out his car really quickly now. Valhalla Beautiful black and red and white. We know last week we had a beautiful Ukraine livery. And now he's rocking this very nice car here. Still with the flag at the back. Beautiful stuff. Let's go back out. See who else is on track here. Now we have... That's Sander in third, Martin Webster in the pits in fourth. Martin Toth, haven't seen him in a while. He had a bit of issues with his equipment, warming up the tires, but now back on. Okay, let's check out who's behind him. That's Danny Nasir, currently on his outlap in P8. Sander puts in the fastest lap of a 1:33.
Oh, Sander's taking my
one.
Yeah, I'm needing to adjust because I've been playing a lot of R Factor 2.
How different are there, like, are there physics?
A lot.
Like,
R Factor 2 and AC, yeah, that's a lot.
Because I've heard, like, AC is a lot more rigid than R Factor.
It's a bit more
ACC.
basic.
ACC is a little better, but Factor, the changes are... For me, when I play R Factor 2, any change I make, it's dramatic.
We might
I
be
feel
seeing
it.
Justin Nasir on track.
Yeah,
he's in the
ACC
Discord, so definitely we will see him.
Reset the PC didn't work. I still got kicked.
So and it's just
try reinstalling the mods.
Yeah, I would say reinstall all the mods. So just delete all the DTM mods, delete Watkens, Glen, and then try also deleting Real Penalty. And then how are you installing the mods back? How do you install mods? Do you do it in the root folder?
I just take it right from Google and then I drag it over, drop it in the Assetto Corsa, the way you showed in the YouTube video.
Okay, yeah, good.
Tell me something, what's the error is he getting?
It's like
It
that
isn't
red
showing
screen.
him any errors, yeah.
It's
It's just the red screen.
It's the red screen, you know, the Real Penalty red screen.
The Real Penalty red screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have Real Penalty, the latest one?
Yeah. The one he put in Discord, I just installed it now. And obviously it doesn't work, it's not working, so. I'm not sure what the issue is.
I installed mine from Race Department, so maybe if you try install it from Race Department, they might have the more updated version. Because the way that I installed Real Penalty was through Race Department, and that seemed to work perfectly fine.
Yeah, or maybe someone who is in the server and it works, send him the mod.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
I'll install Real Penalty real quick, and I'll just reinstall it. Because I clicked on the whatever link was in the Discord, it just took it right to a Google Drive, and then I downloaded it from there.
We see Justin Nasir. Don't think he's put in a lap just yet. Let's go take a look from really quickly. Is he on track at all?
Why is it still installed?
There he is. Justin Nasir now.
How do I take it off? How do I take it out of Assetto Corsa?
You gotta remove it from the apps folder in the root folder of the Assetto Corsa.
Ooh,
so
big
Steam
spin.
Apps, Common, Assetto Corsa.
From Hoffman.
Think content and then apps. Or it's just apps.
Content.
Apps folder.
Let's see what he does on his laps.
Well, I don't know for apps, but
Going in
normally
driver's eye.
Yeah.
See what he does now.
I think there is a specific apps folder if you have Content Manager installed, or it's just there in general. But I'm not sure.
Coming up to turn one now. Breaking down into second gear, looks to be a little bit unstable in the rear. Don't know if that's going to be a cut track. Don't know Hoffman letting out the way.
Apps.
Building up the gears completely flat out in Essex.
So it could be either in Steam Apps or
Coming
what?
up to the boot now. Let's see where his braking zone is. We know Sander is braking just after the white line.
Yeah.
And it should be in
Same as
content, or there's
Justin
just
now.
an actual dedicated folder
Fourth
called
gear,
apps.
all the way around.
You just completely delete the real penalty folder.
It's just I just don't have a Assetto Corsa on my Steam Apps. I don't know what the issue is.
Where did you install Assetto Corsa 2? Which drive? Because then you'll be able to find it there. There's always a Steam folder.
Third gear now. Coming up to heel. See what he's taking it. We know Sanders taking it in third. He's taking it in second, Justin this year. Short shifting up into third,
yeah, that's
though.
true.
Coming up to toe now. See what he does. Third gear. Is he keeping it in third? He keeps it in third. Braking just before the torture meter marker.
What's
Third gear all around. We know Sander was going in second and third.
My night.
Will he take this flat out?
All the nights we're gonna do races because it's at 12 now for me.
Takes the flat out completely.
Yeah, it's gonna be so bad. Saturdays are not gonna be my
final quarter now, fourth gear.
11 to 12
on the
is
final
already
straight.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna have to
going
do my
wide, that lap
interviews
didn't
really
count.
quiet.
We'll go right back out on
Is this it?
That's cold. That's cold-blooded.
Had a Manassu, man.
Well, I'm in the documents of Assetto Corsa.
Wait, hold on. Do you have Team Viewer?
No, I don't. I'll just stream it to the.
Yeah,
Discord.
you know what? Yeah, stream to Discord.
There always has to be a Steam file. Wherever you installed, because you can check where you installed your Steam apps, or Assetto Corsa, for example, through the Steam.
Ooh, Justin going
yeah,
wide.
you're
Out
fine.
of shape there. Check who else is on track.
Oh,
No, you're in the wrong. You're in the
I think
documents.
that's Gregory there.
Go back to this PC.
I'll just join the call up on.
And do you have AC on your hard drive?
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. I don't. No. Go
Okay.
back. And Steam. Oh, never mind. That's okay. I'll go back. And then Steam library.
Yeah, we'd be in
and Steam
common.
apps.
Steam apps in common.
Yeah, it's not there for whatever reason.
That's really weird.
Okay, check your Steam. Can you open Steam itself?
Check where you installed it.
Yeah. So you can find that out by going into Steam and then looking at your games list.
I think there's also settings tab for that.
Hold on.
Jaden Norville.
No, stream your screen. Use your screen so I can see everything. Then go to
hang on.
go to Steam.
I'm changing this.
Sorry there.
Which one is it?
Do not try to go on the inside on the chicane. It's very bad.
Just any move in the chicane is suicide.
Yeah. It's such a difficult track for
3
overtaking
minutes
because
and
every
30
single
seconds left.
long straight is right before a very fast corner. Like
Yeah.
for example, I mean
Yeah.
T1 is not that fast, but
Okay, then go to right click on Assetto Corsa. And properties. And then local files. And then
Okay, so it's in your
browse.
C drive.
And there you go.
There,
Now
they
go
can
to apps.
Python.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
Python.
get rid of Python
some
or
real
yeah.
penalties there.
And then it's there. Just remove it. Right click and then delete. And then go to your bin, like on your.
aren't you right on the line?
Yeah.
Careful.
And then delete it there as well. All of it. All the. Wait, you Dutch? Oh, never mind. It's probably my ill mind. Yeah, and now reinstall it.
Alright. Should I use the link that's in the Discord or should I use a different link?
Use
go
the
to
link in
Race
Discord.
Department.
And if that doesn't,
feel
do you have the
hot,
mods? By the way, do you have the mods installed?
Yeah, everything's
That's
installed.
I can send you the race
there's-
department
yeah.
link. Hold on, before you
I mean, there's
install
no
that.
way. Yeah. Rahul just phased out.
Is qualifying gonna be delayed, by the way, Rahul?
No.
Okay, so like, in 2 minutes.
Oh gosh. I still haven't beaten my PB. This is really annoying because every time I practice really hard,
This is
I
what
never
gets
beat
me.
my PB.
This is what that's what it gives me.
Okay, so if you go into the general chat, open that link I just sent. Oh, and actually, hold on, give me a second. That's not the right one exactly.
Alright. That's like
This
that.
is the host app. Hold on. There, so download the client app I just put in the chat. 1 minute left to go.
Put the screen down here.
Yeah,
Alright.
and then drag that into content manager. Yeah. Well, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will.
If it doesn't work, I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Can you go to your Assetto Corsa, like right there, like in settings? Your left. Go to apps at the top.
Yeah, that's where it is.
That's
yeah,
it.
enable
There you go.
Python.
Enable.
Yeah,
there we
that's
go.
where it is.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Alright,
There's
cool.
2 places to enable real penalty, and they both are called apps. So it will work now.
So we did all that.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think
why. This is why I don't.
Because
use
I
Assetto
think
Corsa.
with the light version
Just
of Content
because-
Manager. Yeah, I think with the light version of Content Manager, it doesn't automatically enable that. I think so.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. Nah, it'll work.
Because I have the
it'll
full
work.
version, so it just automatically enables. But I'm not
I hate this stupid game.
That's what it was. Alright, you know what? Perfect time. Practice has ended now, so.
All right,
Oh gosh, here we go.
let's go. I got 3 laps in. Oh,
Me too. How did I get only 3 laps? That's not right.
I literally hopped on.
So
the
finally
lap
getting our
and-
drivers to get in, everything
Not even get
working.
anything in.
As you heard in the background, everyone just as
yeah,
one
yeah.
community
I'm just
helping everyone
curious
out.
what to Justin will do.
Don't adjust anything, Sander. Put the full tank of fuel in and drive slowly.
I hit the slowest car in a straight line.
And be careful,
I'll just-
look for old ladies and stop, slow down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
So when I come across you guys, I should slow down.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Out of respect.
Let us go
Out of
ahead.
respect.
Oh man, I just had a negative 0.5 delta on the last lap, and I just went a tiny bit too wide, so I triggered the cut zone on the second to last corner. Sorry, for the last corner.
Zander, in the words of Daffy Duck, I hate you.
I love you too, man.
I am hoping and praying the traffic won't be as bad here as it was in Vancouver.
Oh, that was so bad.
I like that. I actually didn't get involved in any traffic. Anybody that was in front of me just ended up hitting the wall. So.
Okay, so it was probably you that was causing it.
Nah, I would turn the corner and just be sitting in the wall.
Alright, well. Oh goodness, I'm stolen.
Alright, so only thing I wanted to say here is just now you guys have real penalty on, and if you guys are unfamiliar with it, basically it's something that will pop up on your screen telling you if you are cutting the track. I've only enabled it so that it's only cut tracks. There's no like pit lane speeding stuff, so you could drive in there at 100 kilometers as it will slow you down just normally. So you won't have any problem with that. All I wanted to say though is that I enabled it to 5 cuts. After you do more than 5 cuts, the game will force you to do a drive-through penalty within 2 laps, I believe it is. So you will just have to go through a drive-through penalty. That means you are not allowed to change tires, or else the real penalty system won't, you know, say that was a completed drive-through.
Raul, you need
Yeah.
to move back from the mic a bit because you're starting to clip, and that's gonna sound terrible on the stream.
It's yeah, exactly the same thing on the
Yeah,
screen too.
I changed. Okay, try it. Is it good now? It's
No,
because I
a
have
little
my...
bit. You gotta go further. Yeah, you need like to be like about 6 inches from the mic.
I promise this is how far my mic goes, unless I take half
He's
of my
using a headset, that's why.
Yeah,
So you're shouting into the headset. That's what.
I'm talking normally.
You mean take off one side ear
Yeah, I just
so that
did.
you.
How does it sound now?
Turn the game down.
It's a lot better. It's a lot better.
Yeah, so, okay. Briefly running through what I just said. Basically, if you are new to Real Penalty, it will basically light up when you go through a, if you cut the track, you'll get like a little like noise, like a little noise sound effect that says, hey, you cut the track. And if you cut up to 5 times, the game will tell you that you have to take a drive-through penalty. And so, yeah, when you're taking a drive-through penalty, obviously, you're not allowed to change your tires. And even if you do change your tires, the game won't say you completed a drive-through penalty. And if you fail to complete a drive-through penalty, that is an instant disqualification. And that's not even by me. That is the app itself. Other than that, we're only running the cut track rules, so you're still able to speed through the pit lane, but it'll obviously slow you down, but you won't get a penalty for that. So it's just the cut tracks. Same rules.
Does it automatically slow you down when you enter pits?
Yeah, same way as we've been always doing for the other weeks.
Okay.
No change in that.
I have a question. In a drive-through, there's no actual stopping, right? It's just going through the pit at pit speed limit.
Yeah, if it's a drive-through, but if it's a stop and go, then you're gonna have to actually stop, and I think a timer will be on your screen when you stop in the pit lane for when you can go again.
Oh,
But don't think I have I don't think I have those on. I think it's only if you jump the start. So be wary of that. Jumping the start will actually give you a penalty now.
I'm not pro at that one.
Yeah, so that's the only thing you gotta watch out for. And then your regular cuts, you have up to 5 cuts you can do. We're still doing the after race penalty system where we're gonna go through all the results and hand out penalties if we have to. Other than
just
that,
one question.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Is there any rules as to the pit exit?
No, just stay behind the yellow line. You're not allowed to cross it. Since
yeah, and if you do cross it, what happens?
Well, crossing it won't do anything to real penalty, but obviously we always look at all the replays after the race and apply penalties if we have to.
Okay, right.
So, obviously just stay behind the yellow line. Other than that, obviously at the start of the race, during the race, if we ever have big incidents, I'll let you guys know if there is a safety car. That's meaning, the leader will become the virtual safety car, and yeah, everyone will just bunch up behind him. That will mean no lap cars will be allowed to overtake.
Doesn't Real Penalty have a safety car system? I saw a UI app called Safety Car.
It does, yeah. But you would have to rent out your own server, like buy out your own server. And use it.
Why is everybody's mic so loud?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright, it's quality time.
Qualifying has begun. Right. Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay. I'll be in the chat if you guys need questions. Alright.
And I just got disconnected as soon as qualifying starts.
A 4,000 ping.
I think the slip is pretty strong here. I'm just testing behind Martin to see how high what I can reach. Yeah, you get to 70. You almost get to 80.
Exit out the call now. Wasn't able to get the intro begun here, but we are now. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club American GP. I hope you guys all enjoyed this one. It's gonna be a good one, that's for sure. As I know it's on starting soon, but as we lower down all the music now. You know what? Leave it on for normal. We already have drivers coming up. We'll do the intro a little bit later. As we have lots of drivers now. Let's see who's the front of the pack. Who do we have? It's Klaus. Klaus is leading the charge. And the lap times have begun. We're gonna join back the Discord call now. All right. Ignore the times for now. That is just people coming out of their hot laps if they were clean. Obviously, the timing board would update. But, here we go. Watching all the drivers now putting in their first flying laps of the session.
The dirty air.
Who's taking pole position here? Leave your...
Come on. I'm going to stay at the back of the pack. There's no way I'm going to deal with this.
Leave your predictions in the comments below. Or, sorry, in the live chat now. As we already have drivers complaining about... Already complaining about space at Watkens, Glen. I don't know. There's really a lot of space I see, but definitely a lot of drivers are quicker than others. Look at our live timing sheet now. 16 of the fastest drivers from around the world have all come together here at CMRSC. It is time to see how fast these guys are going.
Also, missed the blue flag is right in the center of my screen now.
Can we see Valhalla 1-2 like we've been seeing in practice? Can we see X-Play bring it back up in the standings? Or can we see Sander versus Justin? The times are arriving now. Klaus is putting in a... Klaus puts in 4 seconds after. Okay, times are going in by quick. Justin now, fastest time, 1:33.0. Martin Webster just 1.9 seconds behind. Klaus Clint, that we just saw, 5 seconds actually behind the fastest time now. going down the standings. See who else is on track. Next on time, Lance Steer goes P5, 22 seconds off pole. Sander puts it in 6th, obviously not his quickest time. Curtis Gregory, is that his best time? No, it is not. He's
Martin
on his
just said a
outlap.
1:33.0. Jeez.
We see Dylan now coming around the final
No,
corner.
that was
Had a bit of
Justin.
issues. Let's see
Yeah,
what
Justin,
he's been doing. Puts it in P4. A 1:38.788. See who else is about to complete their laps now. We have Noah Hoffman. We know he had P3 last week out in Vancouver. What can he do now? That is a P6. Very respectable there from him. We have a driver coming up behind him now. See what he does. Jaden returning now. Jaden Norville, if you haven't remembered him, he goes P5. He's one of our drivers that we haven't seen since last year. Of course, you know, school getting into the way as Klaus Klint goes P2 with a 1:34.2. Justin Nasir putting in a 1:32.6. Klaus Klint turning up the band. It is, oh wow, that is a great time by him. Beautiful stuff. Let's see what Sander can do now. This is going to be a quick time, I can tell you that much. Will he be in the top contentions? Sander goes
nice lap.
P2.
But
7
Sander
tenths.
goes ahead into 2nd now.
Justin is here in the pits, watching everyone, seeing if that one lap alone is enough to stick it on pole. As I'm just quickly rejoining the server on my other account here. Just keeping an eye on all these guys. Justin Nasir back into the pits. Danny Nasir coming out. Noah Hoffman now coming around for his next lap. See if he can improve at all. Coming around the final corner. 9 minutes left to go in qualifying. Keep an eye on those timing screens. That's going to be a time of a 1 minute 34.2. That was his last lap there. We have our second screen that you guys cannot see, but on our broadcasting side. Martin Webster, a little bit of trouble into the wall there on turn 1. Curtis Gregory now had a pretty great showing last week out. Can we see him improve? That is Tavar Clark behind him, also a driver. Great showing last week at Vancouver. A lot of these guys putting in their bests here at CMRSC. 8 minutes left to go into the section. 16 drivers logged into the server. Tavar right on the rear of Curtis Gregory now. Oh, that is a big incident into the wall. Curtis does not improve. Klaus does not improve, but Sean Lee pushes him down with a 1:33.836. Sean Lee, the American, at his home. Dylan now, P9. Can he improve? We know he's a quick one. He does not improve just yet. We have Martin Tothel all over the rear.
Sorry, Danny.
Sander and Danny Nasir getting a little bit into an incident there. Not what any of these drivers want. As we see now, Noah Hoffman putting in a lap. Not improving just yet, actually. Actually, no, we did improve. Just 1 second under pole time.
I'm out of fuel. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ooh, big
You guys
traffic
coming out of the
here.
pit.
Big traffic here. Sander slicing through all the oncoming traffic around here. Danny Nasir puts it off track, gives way for Sander in P2. Let's go in driver's eye. I'm gonna see if we can turn off these real penalty settings just real quick. Sander puts in the fastest time. 1:33.1, but we're on board with him. That might be just an old notification coming through a little bit late.
Thanks, Kevin.
Let's see if Sander can improve. Can Sander improve at all? That is the question we are all asking ourselves now. Justin Nasir goes quicker. 132.6. I think they're just rejoining the server, actually, since he's still in pits. But Sander coming around the last corner now. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve? Can he improve? Can we put it on pole? He does not. But we'll go on a helicopter cam now. Let's see what he's doing up there. Helicopter cam now. On top of Sander. We know their rivalry. We know Justin took his one race break at Vancouver. And Sander, 50 points clear. Was that the right call for Justin to miss out on that race? I know it was one of the most difficult tracks on the calendar. Sander coming around Boots. Coming up to heel now. Let's see what gear he's taking that in. Looking at the bottom of your screen. Taking that in a nice 4th gear. All the way around. We know Justin was struggling around 3rd and 2nd gear, but puts it on pole, so clearly it's been working for him. Sander now puts it down into 3rd for Toe, going up the hill now. Breaks down into breaks down to 3rd gear. Oh, spins it! Loses the car. Gets out of harm's way. Let's go bottom to top. We have Martin Toth and Danny Nasir fighting a little bit for track position now. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go into the session. Make your final predictions now in chat. Who you think is taking this one? It's going to be a good race for sure. I'm telling you that much. Sander now. Sorry, that's Martin Toth. Danny Nasir goes 7th. And Martin Toth goes P9. Don't get Martin Toth and Martin Webster confused. Same names, different last names, different teams, but the same cars. The X-Play car of Martin Webster now on the 2nd back straight there over Toe. See if he can improve at all. Actually, I think he's on his outlap now, so no worries from there. Justin Nasir still sitting comfortably in the pits. As after taking that one flyer, he's gone. Just like that. Just gonna do a quick little audio check on stream now, so don't worry about the echo. No worries from there. Justin Nasir still sitting comfortably in the pits. 2 laps, I believe it is. So the virtual safety car, and yeah, everyone will just.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to go with that. Just gonna go back live on our preview chat right there. Is receipt of our clock going in P7 now. Just gonna minimize that, put that into the corner there. Can we see any drivers improving at all? Justin Nasir still sitting in the pits. Sander on track now, passing him. Can he improve? Danny Nasir goes 7th once again, battling for that P7 there, just under the top 5. But yeah, now everyone completely spaced out. Only Justin Nasir in the pits. Well, now saying that Sean Lee, now Noah Hoffman, everyone's now coming into the pits now that I say that. Whoops. I have the yellow flag on our screen, so if you can excuse me for 1 second, I will just try to get that off right there. If you don't know, this is the real penalty settings and how it works. So all these settings are all what the drivers are using. This includes Helicorsa, which is a spotter. Safety car we are not using. This is our penalty system, where basically if they do have a drive-through penalty, they will be seeing that. They will be seeing if they have a time penalty, how much time they have. This is where they will have a cut warning. So if they do have a warning, it will tell you you have 1 warning out of 5, 2 warnings out of 5, 3 warnings out of 5, 4 warnings out of 5, and after 5, you are forced to take a drive-through penalty. So these are what all the drivers are running. And yeah, so this is where you're able to just drag this all across your screen here. So if you could have it in the corner there, if you wanted Hala Corsa to be somewhere in the bottom there, if you wanted your cut tracks to be somewhere up here, this is what all the drivers are doing. And yeah, setting that all up. But obviously, we don't need to worry about any of that on stream. Ignore the yellow flag in the corner. Not too sure why that's there. Again, I think that's just real penalty. Doing its thing. But 45 seconds left to go into the session. Justin Nasir still in the pits. Sander on his flyer. We'll keep an eye on him. Let's see if he can improve at all, because this will definitely be his last lap. Sander, can you improve? Keep an eye on your timing sheets, though, as these are now the last runs these guys are going to be doing. And right after, we will begin the recording, which you guys will see on YouTube, where we upload all our videos. Martin Webster, P3, 133.638. Wow. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is your qualifying done with. Checkered flag, as you see in the right side of your screen there. Can Sander improve and put it on pole position? We are waiting for it right now. He comes over the last 2 turns now. We see a BMW on screen just for a brief moment there. Not going to be able to get the toe there. Coming around the final corner. Can he keep it clean? He does keep it clean. Racing to the front line. Can he do it? He does not improve.
No, so close.
You hear him so close, but he doesn't do it. How close was that? Wow, 1600ths of a second. Are you kidding me? Let's quickly look at the drivers down the order now. Let's see who's left. Noah Hoffman now coming around. But wow, Sander. So close from pole position there. Wow. Noah Hoffman comes around the final corner. Can this be a good qualifying for him? Can he improve? Go top 3. Yes, he does. Noah Hoffman.
P3, let's
Round
go.
of applause.
Sorry, Martin.
And just to rub it in the wound, Sean Lee puts it in 4th, dropping Martin Webster down 2 positions. Is Martin on track to improve at all? Yes, he is, but it's not enough, as that is your qualifying done with.
Nice one, Sean.
Yeah, thanks.
We see Kevin on track now, finishing up their laps. Congratulations, great qualifying, guys. Sanders so close.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I saw the time going down on the final straight, and that just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good qualifying for me. I got 2 best laps back to back.
Yeah, for sure. P9, great one. And Justin, looks like you're just putting out 1 lap and then just sitting in the pits.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what fuel are you guys running? How many fuels?
Did you ask for fuel?
Yeah, I was asking how many fuels you're gonna be.
10 total.
110?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you run like
Total.
if you wanna, you kind of run one. Like
I calculated
89.2.
89.2.
I'll quickly step away from the call now just to start the recording up here, and then I'll come back to answer any questions you guys have left.
Just remember, there's mandatory pit stop for tire, guys.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
As we now turn down the music, it's time to get serious. Stuck in here, and it is now time to begin the 2022 CMRC DTM Championship Round 9 at Watkens Glen. Welcome everyone. It is time for the American Grand Prix. Here we are at Watkens Glen International Speedway. Watkens Glen built all the way back in. Let me just get my notes up here. Watkins Glen built, surprisingly, all the way back in 1956 when it was declared a permanent racetrack. Former names, it was the Watkins Glen Grand Prix in F1 from 1956 to 1971. It was the American Grand Prix. Held major events all over the year with the Xfinity Series, the NASCAR the Cup Series, IMSA, many other sporting events around here. Watkins Glen, always a classic around here with multiple configurations. Looking at your qualifying now, we have Justin Nasir putting in only 2 laps and putting it on pole. 132.6. Sander puts it in P2, front row. 132.6. 4, 5, 1600 separate the two. Wow. Noah Hoffman in P3, just like how we finished last week. 133.4. Sean Lee next. 133.4 as well. Look at how close these times are, guys. P5, we have Martin Webster with a 133.6. P6, we have Klaus Klint with a 134.1. P7, Tavar Clark, 134.7. P8, Danny Nasir. P9, Curtis Gregory. P10, Martin Toft. Welcome back, bro. P11, Kevin. P12, Daniel. P13, Jaden. P14, Lance Nasir to round out your grid. And as the music fades, as all the drivers get onto the track, it is time as everyone does their final adjustments.
Okay, have a good race, guys.
Yeah, have a good race, everyone.
Yeah, you guys be mindful. Turn 1 is a tight one there, so let's have a pile up, please.
Oh, okay, so real penalties is going to say cut warnings right above where I look. That's not distracting.
So, yeah, if you guys are in your car right now and you drag your mouse to the right side of your screen, you'll have a whole bunch of real penalty this, real penalty helicourse, or real penalty this. So, yeah, if you click one of them that says real penalty settings, you'll see all of them pop up on your screen at once. You're able to drag them anywhere around your screen that you'll be able to see it. Any last questions before we get underway? Sorry, Sandra, did I cut you off?
No, I was just gonna say I'm not gonna mess with real penalty. I'm just gonna leave it at default.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, it's just for display and where you see everything. But yeah. Friendly reminder that if we do have a collision, I will call out if there's a safety car. That means the leader will be the safety car. 36 seconds left to go. I hope you guys have a great race.
Or whoever the leader is at the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Good luck. I'll be in the chat for questions. I'll be in chat for questions all throughout the race. Make sure to set your mandatory pit stops. Yeah, so make sure you guys are keeping comms clear as well. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Good luck, guys.
As
Good luck,
the
everybody.
lights come up onto the screen now. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. Do we find a jump start there?
Somebody hit me.
Racing. That Watkins got a big incident.
Yeah, somebody took off before the race started or ran straight into me, and I got to drive through for that.
Should we do a restart? I don't mind if we did a restart. There are a lot of people had incidents.
Yeah, did somebody either teleported or took off before the race started?
Yeah, we saw someone
It
teleporting
was
there.
Klaus or something, yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, goodness.
Hold on, guys. No worries. I'll just restart it. Yeah, what I just saw there was a driver that just completely lagged there. Not too sure what happened there. So yeah, we'll restart it from that.
Tavar was beside me. He took off and hit Martin.
Yeah.
He jumped the start like big time.
Yeah, I know the lights didn't go off for a little while.
Yeah, it took a long
There
time.
was a crazy incident. That was mayhem.
Okay, yeah, no worries, but like remember, yeah, with real penalty, it has this feature where it's not like a regular Assetto Corsa where like the lights can go on in like 15 seconds. Sometimes it makes it so it goes longer.
That's annoying.
Yeah, don't try to anticipate the light. Wait for the lights to go out, guys.
Wasn't like a whole scandal in F1 where they like randomly did that and half the grid went early?
I don't know, but hopefully we don't have a scandal here. That's for sure. All right, a little bit of a restart there. So yeah, since like half the field didn't even cross the start-finish line there, obviously that's why we restarted. But if we all did get to turn 1 and there was an incident, we would have had to call the safety car from there.
And then from then, the guy who's in front can choose when he goes between the last corner and the.
No.
finish.
So we're gonna do it like how we did Daytona, where I will say when we drop the green flag.
Okay.
Don't forget to kick the announcer.
Oh yeah, I made that. It's automatic. So yeah. Okay. Yep. 30 seconds. Good luck. All right. A little bit of incidents there from the very beginning. Wow. Let's go on a different camera here, just for the start of the race, as we now have the lights. 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And we go racing at Watkens Glen. Hopefully everyone has a clean start now. Looks to be a clean start there. Justin Desir takes the lead of the charge. Coming into turn 1 now. All the drivers look to be clean there. Let's go back up there. Sorry about that. As we have Justin Desir leading the charge now. Followed by Sander, which looks to be making a move now around Boots. Be careful, guys. Side by side for the lead. Sander takes it around the inside, but Justin comes right back. Wow. Great racing on the start here. Justin Desir leads the charge now from Sander, Noah Hoffman, and Sean Lee. Wow. Already a battle for a lead instantly. Great racing. We know this track is a fan favorite for multiple of these guys, so we're going to be seeing a lot of good moves and a lot of close battles. Let's look at that train already forming, and Justin Desir already trying to break the toe, defending on the inside now, coming into tow. Now going up the hill now, we see Justin Desir, we see Sander, we see Noah Hoffman, we see Sean Lee, we see Martin Webster rounding out the first pack. Ooh, Sean Lee getting a little bit out of order there, but it is Klaus, Danny, and Kevin and Curtis, I believe I saw, running in the second pack. Now completing lap 1. What a chaotic lap that was. That's going on TikTok, that's for sure. Justin Desir, fastest lap of the race with a 1:39.4. Ignore the helicourse that you'll probably see in the bottom right hand of your screen. That'll just flash on your screen, but yeah, just ignore that there. Let's look down the order real quickly. Let's actually go on board with Sander. Let's see what he's looking at. In driver's eye. Is he looking for a move? Hold on a second. Oh, Justin Desir makes a mistake to go side by side around Boot now. Justin Desir makes a costly mistake. He's down into P2, going into the grass. Sander takes your lead.
Sorry, Dylan, you slowed down a lot there.
Wow. Let's look at driver's eye of Justin Desir now.
That's alright.
Wow! After lap 2, Sander takes the lead. This is definitely all going on TikTok, that's for sure. Make sure you guys are following us there. Shameless plug out the way. Sander is already out of here. Checked out the hotel, and he is gone. Justin Desir, a little bit clear of the, little bit of clear of the guys behind them now. Let's look behind them. We have Noah Hoffman currently leading the train with Sean Lee and Martin Webster. Let's go a little bit of a higher cam to see what's going on here. Sean Lee, Noah Hoffman, as Sander puts in the fastest lap of a 1:34.276. Let's look down the order now. We have Klaus Klint in 6, slowly breaking away from the pack. Kevin now in P7. Danny Desir fighting with him. Curtis Gregory in a little bit of a lonely P9, but still great for points so far. Lance Desir, I could say the exact same thing. P10. Martin Toth not too far behind me. Knew he's a click driver, so definitely going to be coming back, as well as Tafar Clark. Dylan as well, quick driver, but not having the best of starts, and Jaden already coming into the pits. Let's go back up the field, and Sander has checked out of this race. But never say never. If you guys remember, back at Donington Park, we saw the battle between Justin Nasir and them, the undercut is key with these cars, since all these cars are completely equal. Everyone's on an equal playing field now. It's up to the drivers to pick their strategies coming into these races. Sander leads the charge now with a commanding lead. Let's see how far that lead is already to Justin Nasir. 1.4 seconds. Not bad to Donington. We know Justin Nasir is quick around here. 133.7 for Sander. But Justin is playing the waiting game. Keeping those tires clean. Gonna be having to run a good race as we're only 40 minutes into this session. A little bit incidents, I believe, down the back as these guys are now side by side. We see Tavar Clark clearing Martin Toth. We have the damage way higher now, so we do know that the drivers can get suspension damage. We saw it last week at Vancouver, even though the damage was actually lower than it is now. We were running, I think, 50%, and those guys are hitting the walls hard. We are now running it at a 80% damage rate. Since there's a lot more runoff around the track, being a little bit more brutal with these guys as we see Danny Nasir, I believe that was, or... No, sorry, that was Lance Nasir. No, sorry, actually, no, that was Martin Toth actually getting back with... Actually passing back to Tavar Clark. Let's check out this battle here for a little bit. See how these guys are doing. Let's go in driver's eye of Tavar Clark. We know he's an aggressive driver. We saw it last week. Tries to see if he can peek on the inside. The door is open. They make contact. Ooh. A little bit of contact there. We're going to be sending it to the stewards. See what they have to say about that. Tavar Clark, you're going to have to concede that position back to Martin Toth. So race director coming in, so we know that was a little bit of an illegal overtake there as he just kind of slapped the side of him there. Not as clean, but Tavar respecting the steward's warnings. So yeah, fun fact, I am actually the steward here. We have our stream going on somewhere on another screen with the replay with different cameras going on, so we can see what is going on around the track. Brand new technology that we're using here for this, very advanced. As we see Jaden into the pits again. I just saw him in the corner of my eye actually going off track. Not too sure what that was there though. Hopefully that's not him out the race though, and his return back as we now see. I think that was an overtake. Not too sure who that was there. But yeah, Noah Hoffman having a great race now, bouncing off of that beautiful result and still seeing the leaders in his eye. It's all to play for. Sean Lee though wants that P3. He wants to do it for Cams. Al-Frazali sadly could not make it due to actual racing in real life. We go to driver's eye in Sean Lee. The Lexus. A stable car around here, according to Sean Lee. Let's see how stable it actually is compared to the Audi. We know the Audi's pretty nimble. Ooh, we have a bit of incidents actually going on back. Let's check it. That's Martin Toth into the wall there. Not too sure what happened there. Gonna have to look back.
Careful with overtaking into the chicane. It's actually a death sentence almost.
Oh, it is a death sentence for sure. But if you're Sander or Justin, you can make it happen. We see Klaus now going into the pits, I believe. Yeah, that's Klaus. Takes his mandatory pit stop very early on. Let's go back to Sean Lee now. Chasing him, Noah Hoffman, not the best of exits. This is the run that Sean Lee needs. Round the outside. Can't make it do. Can he cut back in? Can he do the switchback? No, he cannot. He has to stay behind him. Can we see him take a move now? Sean Lee tucks and stays behind him. Great battle going on here. Back in driver's eye. Sean Lee seemingly nowhere to go for the last sector of the track now. Coming around the last corner now. Justin this year puts in a fastest time of a 1:33.2. Justin tuning up the band. 1 second behind. Justin Nasir wants blood. He's going to be staying a second behind now. Noah Hoffman and, as we see, battle for P4. Sean Lee and Martin Webster, actually. Looks like Martin Webster tuning up the band as well, going a little bit quicker now. He has a lot more time to catch up. 34 minutes left. Obviously, a lot of these guys are getting relaxed into the session, unless you're Sander, which you have a target right on your back for Justin Nasir to shoot down. Going around heel. Going up the hill now. Check out the gap between the two. Under a second now looks to be. 9/10. Dylan now getting past Tavar Clark. We see now Dylan tuning up the band now. Ooh. They both go off. Tavar going off in the boot and Dylan going off just on exit of the boot. Let's go back up to Sean Lee's battle. Ever so closer, 2:10 separate the two. What a battle these guys are having. Justin Nasir, 1:33.1. He's cooking it. He's cooking up. He's getting ready to overtake him now. Sean Lee, right on the tail, driver's eye. He's gonna get a good draft now. Let's see if he takes it in boot, though. Is he going to listen to what the other guys are saying, that it's a death wish? Does Sean Lee care? Sean Lee goes for it! Sean Lee gets the move done! Oh, but he spins it! What has happened here? Spins it! And no one...
No, it's okay, it's okay. I mean, it's just really difficult taking the chicane. That was both our fault, yeah.
No, Hoffman, he knows. He was telling the warning, the two American drivers battling for P3. What a battle that was. Let's go up to Justin Nasir now. How are you guys been doing? Trying to get a better camera going on here. Not too sure. There we go. As now I just got to work as race director now just for a second here. Let's go back
did
to
you get a cut
Sean
penalty
Lee.
for that? Did you get a cut warning?
Oh, puts it in the wall. Oh no! Sean with trouble. That's Martin Webster going past him. That is not what he needs for the constructors battle. Oh man, that's gonna be damage. Do we have damage in the car? Or is it gonna take it into the pits? He does not. Car looks to be fine for now. Steering wheel looks straight. But that was a nasty hit on Sean Lee's car. We go driver's eye of Justin Nasir now. Battle for first, as you see 8/10 separate the two. That's coming from Justin Nasir's best lap. A little bit of lag there, not too sure what that was all about. Are the tires going off for Sander? 30 minutes left to go into the session. Unlike Vancouver, this race is going a little slowly. I don't think Sander wants that at all. Sander wants to extend his championship lead. But Justin desperately needs this win if he wants to stay in this championship battle. Justin Nasir taking his one race off, as in the championship. In the championship, we have the rule of race drops. So if a driver were to do poorly or not show up to a specific race, they're able to drop that from their total points. So all the drivers did that for the last series of 6. And yeah, so I guess Justin will be doing that for the next series, since last time he dropped it for the German GP, which he went to go and win at the Daytona 24 Hours. And then came back and then won the entire series here. So never say never from Justin this year, because he is always someone that will surprise you. A little bit of lockup there from Sander. As Justin even closer, 5-10 separate the two. Just gonna quickly do one last audio check here, just to make sure everything's all good. Ignore the echo. As Justin even closer, 5-10 separate the two. Just gonna quickly do one last audio check here. So audio is all good to go here. How are you guys doing in chat down there? Definitely a restart, yep. We see Justin Nasir a 10th away. Can he put it on Sander? Can we see him take the lead? He goes around the outside for Boot. Martin Top just ahead of him. Justin Nasir goes around Boot, keeps it clean, takes his time, loses a bit of time in fact. Put it on Sander. Can we... Still doing audio checks down here, making sure everything is good to go. Justin Nasir on the absolute charge. We're going in driver's eye. Let's see if Martin Toth is being slowed down of that blue flag car. Martin Toth getting out the way. Not having to give him the warning there. 28 minutes left to go into the session. Justin Nasir all over the rear, and the pit stops have not even begun yet. Obviously, they will be getting that warning very soon. Well, I should say friendly reminder for their mandatory pit stops. Ooh, Sander a little bit wide there. Pushing the car all the way to the edge. Not too sure if he got damage or whatever. Let's see what he's doing in P1 up there. Any damage whatsoever? Not too sure. No, does not have any damage. Keep an eye on that mirror on the top of your screen there, because that is what Sander's saying. All these drivers have a virtual camera on the top of their screens where they're able to see what is exactly behind them. So we are actually seeing what he is seeing in real time right now. Coming around Boot, keeping it clean around there in 5th gear, but Justin Nasir is right on the back of him. Justin Nasir is not going to let this one off, that's for sure. We see in chat we have the toaster offer looking at Curtis Gregory. Let's take a little break on these two guys just for a second. I know we can't leave these guys, but Curtis Gregory in 12th right now. Let's take a look at him quickly. Curtis Gregory, kind of in a lonely P12 actually. Can't really see anyone in the distance. Lance Nasir already checked out of him. We see Dylan making some moves there, passing Klaus Klint. Ooh, a little bit wide there. Let's go back up to the lead positions now. Sander, big trouble now. Ooh, Justin Nasir getting the tail. Little bit out there. What great racing from these two fantastic drivers now. Justin Nasir puts in the fastest lap, fastest time of the race, a 1:33.105. Even closer now. Driver's eye one last time. Can he make a move? Sander on his line like normal. Justin has to run. Justin has the run. Going around the outside again. Will it work this time? It's dangerous. Keep it clean. He backs out of it. Justin Nasir knows that every time he catches up to him, it's at the worst part of the track where you just absolutely cannot send it there. Unless if it's desperation, and even then, it is one of the dangerous parts of the track, as we did see earlier with Sean Lee and Noah Hoffman. But Justin Nasir is not letting go of this man right here. I think we do have a rear view camera. Sorry, a rear camera here. Do we have one? We do not have one just yet. But Justin Nasir even closer now. Can he take it around the outside of here? This is the part of the track where they're going, where they both go flat out.
Do I have to follow the line on the entry as well?
Into pits, yes. But Sander takes it into the pits. And Justin Nasir stays out. Let's take a look at Sander's pit stop. You're not going to be seeing the crew, but we're going to be seeing how fast he is. A quick stop for Sander. And looks like he's out. Not yet. Sander, a bit of issues in pit lane. What's going on with Sander? Did Sander miss his box? Sander might have missed his box. Still in the pit lane. Straight out, though. Oh, he has lost a lot of time. Justin Nasir now in the lead. Will he be making his pit stop? But Noah Hoffman with a horrible pit stop. Looks like he misses. Oh, man. Friendly reminder for all drivers to make your mandatory tire change. That is a pit stop where you just have to change your tires at least once in this race. Giving out the friendly reminder to the drivers. Is Justin Nasir going to pit this lap?
Thanks so much.
Hearing blue flags in the background from the other drivers. Is Justin going to pit? Is Justin going to pit? Justin Nasir does not pit. Justin is going for the long one. He knows he's quicker. He was proving it. He's been proving it. He's been saying how he's been all behind Sander. Noah Hoffman takes it into the pits. Big lock up there. But those tires will be changed in no time. Martin Webster will be taking that P2 in the meantime. Let's see how that pit stop is, though. We also see Kevin also into the pits now. Stopping. Hoffman comes out the pits. Does he have anyone behind him? He has Sander. Will Sander be covered? Can Sander get ahead of him? This is going to slow him down.
Sander, I overcut you. Perfect.
Yeah, I know, because my pit strategy just reset, so I had to fill in everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah, mine did too.
Lots of these drivers having issues with their pit stops. But that means Justin Nasir.
But you'll catch me in no time, I'm sure.
Can you maybe let me past?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you pass when we get onto the
Interesting.
of the next lap.
Two completely different drivers from different teams.
Or whenever you get really close, yeah.
Very interesting. Is that respect between the two drivers? Or is this all against Justin Nasir?
Cheers.
Yeah,
Justin, though,
no problem.
He can hear everything these guys are saying. So Justin stays out. 16 viewers on the stream. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as it will help us out so much. And we do appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in every Saturday evening. Lance Nasir gets overtaken by Dylan, who's actually in the pits, that's why. Martin Webster and Sean Lee still yet to pit. Something going on. Not too sure who that is. Oh, I think we see Lance Nasir actually getting a little bit of issues. Martin Webster, pretty decent gap over Sean Lee, just 3.2 seconds. Obviously, the number always fluctuates. Kevin getting overtaken. No, he overtakes
This race
Danny
is certainly
Nasir.
going quicker than certainly feels like it's going quicker than Vancouver. Vancouver was a slow grind for me.
Ooh, lock up
That's
there.
hitting him.
Kurt is letting Justin know he's going into the pits. Will
Looks
Justin
like
follow
Martin.
suit? Justin does not follow suit. He does not. Justin Nasir continues to stay out and build that gap. Ooh, a little bit of incidents down the line.
Thank you.
Remember, if we have a big incident that causes multiple cars, we will call out the safety car. It can definitely happen, and we've seen strategy turn just like that. A couple weeks ago at the Daytona 500 virtual held here, where we saw Alfred Ali missing out just by, you know, one lap because of fuel, just because of strategy. Sean Lee takes it into the pits. Martin Webster is staying out. Sander and Noah Hoffman are going to take back those positions. And Martin Webster, will he pit now? We see Marlon Young in the chat. Sadly wasn't able to join us here today, but hopefully he's there
Martin,
next week.
you're staying out pretty late.
18 minutes left to go into the session. This is usually the time where a lot of drivers are looking to pit. Sean Lee, not at the pits just yet. What's going on with him?
Yeah, almost full tank.
Sean Lee, what is going on? More chaos in the pit lane where the tire's not ready. Sean Lee losing boatloads of time. This is not what he needs. Lock up there. Who's that? No idea who that was there. Sander in P3, Martin Webster in P2, but how far is Sander? Sander is not that far. Justin Nasir takes it into the pits. On board with Sander. Has the undercut worked, even if he was ahead? The overcut, I should say. I wish we had side-by-side cameras so we could check it out. Justin Nasir comes out the pits. He's nowhere to be seen. Justin Nasir is now in a commanding lead. Sander only now in the front straight and Justin's out. Martin Webster puts it into the pits. More issues for these drivers in the pit lane, but a driver who's at a quick pit stop and out of there is Justin Nasir, and he has booked it. He is gone.
You got Sander.
Looks like nothing can stop him now.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
gone.
fucked.
Oh my goodness, you're 11 behind. That's crazy.
Wow. Well, in the world of racing, anything is possible.
Yeah, because the glitch.
Sorry, man, it's so tough.
Tavar Clark overtaking Martin Webster, who's in the pits again.
I think didn't change the tires. I had to reverse and go again.
Same happened to me. I think the restart did that. Same happened to me.
The restart screwed me. I got no fuel.
I will discuss it after the race.
And a 10-second penalty on top of that.
So was it just you guys are going into the pits and then your whole setup,
Yeah,
your whole
yes.
stop
The
was
whole
clear?
pit setup was pit strategy.
Yeah, and their strategy is just disappearing.
Yeah, my strategy wasn't there, but I didn't pit very early, so I didn't need the adjustment.
Fucking robbed.
What the language?
It seems like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess due to that restart, maybe it was a real penalty issue. But again, 15 minutes left to go. I'm not saying Sander has a chance, or that he does have a chance, but if there were to be an incident that comes out, we will call it. Sean Lee into the wall there. Where is he? Is he going to be in trouble with the cars? Oh, coming around.
Sorry, Daddy.
Sorry.
If he got into an incident there,
Raul
and that was a
confirms that
pile-up.
Raul confirms that it's a real penalty issue, apparently.
Yeah, I believe it's a real penalty issue. Because, well, just based off of past experiences when we haven't run real penalty before, that has never happened.
I think I remember this glitch in the second race I was in. I'm not sure which one that was, but it was after Avus.
Well, look, we'll look at it after the race, so keep comms clear on that.
Roger.
Battle for second. Oh, big incidents now. Sean Lee having an even worse time. Those tires are lit up.
Dylan, can you let me through?
Absolutely ruined.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're all
Side by side there. Ooh.
Ooh, sorry for squeezing you out a little bit there, but cheers. Thank you.
Once again, remember, if there's an incident, we will call it. And let the drivers know. It's Dylan now, chasing down the top 10, but actually I don't believe... Yeah, it's actually a lapped car there.
Why goodness, if there's a safety car, man.
I'm keeping an eye on it. If there's a big enough collision, and if there's a big enough collision for one that causes multiple cars, then we will call it out. But if it's single car incidents, like a simple spin, then no, we'll just leave it.
Okay. I guess I'll just be left out to dry, pretty much.
To quote Christian Horner, we didn't need a miracle.
Yep, we need a miracle.
Who's gonna be my Latifi, guys?
Thank you, lads.
I'm not gonna joke about those safety car things because although we had a iconic finish at the end of the Daytona 500 due to a last-minute crash that had happened about 6 laps before the end, I don't wish anything for these guys, and I don't want to jinx it. 13 minutes left to go into the session. Like one of our drivers said, it's just like Vancouver. This race has just went by so quick. A lot of these drivers spaced out. Let's see if we can find any battles nearby. You do see Sean Lee. Blue flags to Sander.
Curtis, watch out, I'm coming.
Main straight, I'll let you pass.
Okay, cool.
Also your Curtis Gregory. Also with blue flags
I think I'm too
here.
far away though, so maybe later.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin your race for you too.
Battle for second between Sander and Noah Hoffman. Noah Hoffman having an absolute great time out there. Klaus into the pits. Does he have anyone behind him? He has Martin Webster behind him. Is he going to be losing that position though? Can he lose it to Tavar Clark? Looks like he is. Martin Webster is going to take that P5 from him. Can Tavar Clark take it as well? Nope.
Yeah, I mean, you normally aren't a good combo, but thankfully it worked this time.
Yeah.
Tavar takes it into the pits. Klaus looks like he also has that same issue as well. Justin is here, fastest lap of the race, 132.8. Tavar Clark still in the pit lane now.
Yeah, I'm having the same issue. I came to the pits twice and it's the same thing, so I don't know.
Yeah, you have to set
You
it
gotta
manually.
reset your whole pit setup.
It's just your D-pad on your steering wheel.
Well, I'm already in the pits and I pressed back to the pits. Alright.
I know you can reverse lane, go back into your pit box if you set a strategy.
On a positive note, it's the same for everybody.
Actually, no, that's crazy. I haven't had this issue at all. I came into the pits with my setup strategy, but I guess I just set it up during the race because it had reset. I just didn't. I was paranoid, so I checked during the race and it had reset, so I had to change it. But that was before I left.
I check mine all the time. So, handful of issues for all these drivers here. However, Sander is not terribly far. 10 seconds with 10 minutes to go. Sander's gonna have to put a masterful drive if he's gonna want any chance of catching up. Justin Nasir. Looking at our live timing sheet now. We know Justin is quicker, but Sander looks to be more consistent as well. So it's now down to mistakes. As we see Klaus and Lance ahead of Justin Nasir. IRW Racing kind of sandwiched the Valhalla driver.
So paired with my pit setup, I put 50 liters after that double.
Martin Toth, a drive-through for cutting. That's 6. So Martin Toth, that is a drive-through penalty. You're just driving through the pits, don't stop at all.
Come on, I'm coming up on you. Thank you.
8 minutes and 25 seconds left to go into the session now. Sanders still 11 seconds. In fact, looks like he's losing time as well. Kevin having an absolute great race out there, putting himself into P4. We know Vancouver was absolutely riddled with issues for him. But now coming out and putting himself in P4, very respectable for the BMW driver. Martin Webster very far behind actually, 35 seconds separate the two in P5. Looking at Klaus now 16 seconds behind Martin, so all these drivers just completely split up from the competition. Looking down the order, Danny Nasir, P7. Good showing out for points, that's for sure. And 15 seconds out, we see Martin Toth taking his drive through there. Sean Lee, not too far from Danny Nasir, 8 seconds separate the two.
Did anyone else get a very big lag spike a few seconds ago?
We see...
Not that I could tell.
The two NSX drivers. Our closest battle yet on track. Double checking now. Yeah. Our closest battle is Dylan versus Curtis. Both drivers in two separate teams. One in Godspeed, one in Slush. But they both run under the same Honda NSX, meaning that they both run under the same championship points for the manufacturers. So they're definitely be working together on that. Other than that, it's free game for both of them. Let's go in driver's eye of Dylan. Dylan Merritt now coming up the hill. 1 second separating the two. losing a lot more time around the boot, though. Taking it in 4th gear. Noah Hoffman is closing in that gap. Up to no avail. Sander, let's look at him. 14 seconds. Slowly losing time there. Noah Hoffman in 3rd place. You also see Sean Lee behind him. 2 drivers, they were battling way earlier. Not anymore now. Looking down the order, we have Martin Webster, Klaus, Danny Nasir. As you see Kevin actually pitting now. So he has not pit. Very interesting. Is his pit stop set up? Waiting to see. It looks like it was set up. So he's out. Jafar Clark passes him, not for position though. But Martin Webster looks to be a little bit too far to overtake him. Klaus far as well, yep. Martin Toth.
Danny, I'm coming up on you.
Yeah, I'll get you in the straight there.
Alright, cool.
Martin Toth giving up.
Don't worry, they're not gonna take advantage.
That's alright,
Nice
that's alright.
battle.
That's alright, good.
That's alright. Let's go.
Sean Lee and Danny Nasir. Looks like this is going to be our battle to watch here now. Driver's eye of Sean Lee. A little bit of lock up there on turn 1. Now these guys are going to have a good battle, I can tell you guys. Both of their chemistries. Very good together. 3 minutes left to go into this session. If we were to call a safety car, it would have to be around now, as there just simply won't be enough time for these guys to get around back. But Sean Lee actually gets a way better exit than Danny Nasir. Let's actually go back to that battle there quickly. There they are on the helicopter camera. 3/10 separate the two. 13 seconds separates Justin and Sander. 14 seconds now. Sean Lee, after having some bad luck earlier in the race, battling for P3, now battling for P7. Ooh, Danny Nasir takes it a little wide there. Sean Lee, with that fighting spirit. Drive through for cutting for Danny Nasir. Guess just going wide because of that. And Danny Nasir takes his drive through. That's our battle done with there. And 1 minute and 40 left to go into the session now. It's not going to be enough time for a safety car, that's for sure. And Danny Nasir takes that drive through.
Lance, I'm coming up on you.
Gets overtaken by Curtis. And ooh, side by side here. The two NSX drivers.
Hey, Redbull, for when you watch the replay, I think there's a good screenshot opportunity back there.
Take a look at it then. As we have 1 minute left to go, Justin Nasir is going to come around to start his final lap. Let's go in driver's eye one last time. Take a little tour of this track now. Final lap Let's see what he does. Let's see if he can break the fastest lap now. Coming over the start finish right now, coming over to the 90. Quite literally a 90-degree turn. That's actually what the turn is called. Right exit there. Coming up to Essex now. Right and left as we see Dylan and Danny Nasir. Looks like they were fighting for position earlier after all. We go back here, coming into the boots, where all the drama was happening around here. 5th gear, all around, keeping it clean. Coming out there, breaks down into 4th, and that is your race over with. Justin is here now. Come around the last few corners, I should say. We lost Jaden in this race, sadly. We had some pit lane problems that we're obviously going to have to take a look at after this race. We will announce the unofficial results now, but later, if you follow our Instagram, you will look at our official results after we calculate all the penalties that have gone through in this race. If Justin has cut enough for that. But coming around the final corner, Justin is here, back on the top spot, winning at Watkens Glen. Sander, after a screwed up pick strategy, will take on P2, but continue to extend his lead, plus 18 points. In P3, a returning favorite.
All right, 2nd podium.
Noah Hoffman. Let's go.
Nice race, Noah.
The American.
Yeah, nice race from you. You too. We got 6th. We got great points for Valhalla.
Yeah, and I had 2 pit stops because I damaged my
suspension.
suspension.
that was the worst part of it. The fact that everyone had to do those 2 pit stops.
Because I damaged my suspension in the beginning, so I had to fly all the way back and then out again. But it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
We got points on the count.
Wait.
Yeah.
Kevin, have you just run out of fuel?
Good job. That's definitely a solid amount of points for Acura right there.
Keep comms clear. We still have drivers finishing. Talk to you guys after. Has Kevin run out of fuel? Klaus has already finished the race though in 6th. But I think Kevin has run out of fuel. I'm not too sure.
Little park at the end of the hill.
But he has. I'm not too sure if he's finished the race, and we're gonna have to check it out after, but I think he's run out of fuel there. Ooh. But that is your race there. It's interview to drivers.
You ran out of petrol, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm noticing that now. He slowed down.
How unfortunate. Ah, that's really bad. That's tough.
Oh, but slammed into you, bro.
But congratulations, Justin Nasir, Sander, and Noah. Justin, how was that race for you?
It was alright, you know? I mean, I knew I was in trouble on the start from the lack of straight line, but, you know, once I got out, I got some clean air. I was fueled really heavy compared to everybody. I was kind of surprised. But after I got some clean air, it was pretty smooth sailing. Other than the 2 laps before I came in the pits, the rears went. And it was horrific to drive.
Yeah, we saw you stay out way longer than Sander there. You just trying to build a gap?
Yeah, I had all the fuel on board, and I was being held up in the dirty air, and I was like, let me, you know, once we get released, I can push a little bit, and I was able to build up a gap, and then whatever happened in the pits happened.
If you can, take us through the first 2 laps of the race where you and Sander were just going side by side.
Yeah, I think we both felt if we could get track position, like, because it's so hard to follow, especially here with all the high-speed corners. It's really, really hard to follow in the high-speed stuff. If you get track position, it's it's possible you could just hold up the car behind you no matter how fast they are. And yeah, that's all that was. We were just going for track position. Both of us kind of knew that, like, whoever got out in front had the best chance to win.
Yeah, for sure. But congratulations nonetheless, coming back on the top step now.
Yeah, thank you.
Sander, I know the struggles with the pit strategy, but other than that, how was that race for you?
Hard, for especially in the end, because I was feeling my back and I got a headache.
Yeah.
But for the rest, yeah, yeah, I don't know whether I would have been able to keep Justin behind me. I think the undercut would have worked, but yeah, we don't know because the strategy got a bit messed up there.
Yeah, but yeah, like I asked Justin, take us through your perspective of that battle you had in the first 2 laps.
Yeah, ideally I would have taken him on the start, but that didn't happen. So I knew I would have had a load of slipstream, so the overspeed, and then I just sent it full commitment into the chicane, and he backed out. Luckily for me, and then next couple of laps he was behind me. Then he overtook me, which I didn't really like. So I tried to overtake him again as soon as possible, which worked. And then from then on, my strategy was just to keep him behind and keep that inside line for the chicane when he comes close.
But nonetheless, even with that messed up strategy, a P2 is still definitely a solid effort, and you lead the standings for the second half.
Yeah, I'm still happy with P2, of course.
For sure, yeah. Congratulations. Noah, back on the third step again.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It was a smooth race, I think.
Take us through that one.
The start was really bad. I mean, after we restarted, I think I bogged down and Sean overtook me into the first corner, but then I kept it ahead, and then from there we had like almost a small battle before he tried to overtake me into the chicane. It was really tight, it was really dangerous, and we both spun, which was unfortunate. And then after all the pit shenanigans, I did an undercut. I think it was almost an undercut, and then I let Sander through because I knew he had more pace than me, and I knew it wouldn't do us any good to have him just hang around behind me in like a sort of battle. So I just let him through. He runs his race, I run my race, and I came home in P3, which I'm pretty happy with.
For sure, yeah. Well, congratulations. That's honestly, 2 P3s in a row against some of these guys. I know you're probably elated right now.
I'm really happy with this. I'm really glad that I got these double podiums in the past 2 weeks, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure, and this is definitely going to set you up for the semifinal and finals, where points are doubled and tripled. So yeah, you definitely have a chance in this championship.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty fun and interesting.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Martin. Sadly, Marlon was not able to join you today, but holding yourself, you got P4. How was that race?
Yeah, it was pretty nice at the beginning with Sean Lee and Noah. I took a step back from them because they were basically fighting each other. So I was just gonna sit there and wait and let them hold each other up and try the undercut. And I was going long, but then I made a couple of mistakes. But I was still in it with Noah. But then the pit strategy shenanigans occurred, and I think I lost about 30 seconds there. And I was lucky that I think it was I'm trying to remember who ran out. I think it was Curtis or Kevin. Kevin ran out of fuel on the last lap, and I was able to reclaim fourth. But I don't know what happened with Sean. I knew I passed him at the top of the hill. He had a spin himself, and I think it was in the battle with Noah, and I was able to claim that position. But then I got disappointed. It got messed up after the pit stuff. But all in all, it was still an enjoyable race. And I'm looking forward to the next one. Sorry, Marlon wasn't here because Marlon was in there for a podium.
Yeah, but he is in the chat and he is watching right now, so he saw you take that P4.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, congratulations. Kevin, are you there? Our timing sheets do say you are in 5th. Obviously, we'll look at it after the race, but if you are here, tell us through how was that race for you? I can't hear you. I know you just unmuted yourself. I think I can hear like a little bit of feedback on the mic. Yeah, we can hear you now. You're good.
Sick. All right.
So how? Actually, you know what? Tell us through. Like, what happened at the end there? Did you run out of fuel?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I again miscalculated the fuel. I had that second stop. That late stop was a second stop because I was low on fuel, and I didn't anticipate that extra lap at the end when the timer ran out. So that's why I ran out of fuel, and just parked it.
Yeah, that's one. Did you fuel up the car in the pits?
Did I? Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah. All right, then. Okay, yeah. So you just missed it off just by one, then.
Literally, just half a lap. But other than that, from the beginning, I mean, it was pretty straightforward. But it was a lonely one at the start, so not really eventful.
Yeah, and then also you went with a very late strategy. How come you did that?
No, I actually stopped around the 23-minute mark. And at that late, well, pretty much the way it was going, I figured I could just try a midway, and then because I knew my tires were lasting pretty decently, so I just went with a really aggressive strategy.
All right, for sure. And yeah, ignoring that fuel down, on here it says you finished P5, and you would have definitely finished P5. But yeah, congratulations on that, or P4, I should say.
Thanks.
Klaus, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
This is one of the best days you've had out here with Valhalla in general. Take us through your race.
Yeah, it was a good race. I lost a few places in the start, but get back up again. But after a few laps, I hit the wall and then damaged my suspension, but managed to get back to the pit. But then the pit did not work. It would not repair anything. So I had to do the teleport when I was in the pit. And that was actually a little bit of shame because I had planned to filling up the car with fuel because my tires were so good because I was running with high PSI, so I could have run, I think, the whole race with on one set of tires. But anyway, I get out again and fight me back up, and Dylan, he had some good defense. We had some good fighting down behind until I get past him. And then I get up to P5, and then I did my pit stop to get some more fuel. And then, ended up at 6, so it was a good race.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, P6 coming back out, definitely a great result. And your teammate finishing in P3 once again. That will do you great points in the constructors.
Definitely.
Yeah, congratulations. Sean, I saw the mistakes you were having a little bit earlier into the race, lighting up those tires, but coming home in a P7 is very respectable. Take us through that one.
Yeah, all in all, I can't complain. I mean, we had really good pace today, I think, even in practicing last night and setting the car up. The pace was there. I just didn't put it all together today, you know. I mean, I had a nice battle with Noah, you know, and like I said, it was great. Then, you know, with the pit stop issue, I actually realized that my pit was messed up and, you know, kind of set it up, but didn't forget to actually change it. Didn't remember to actually change the tires. So I pitted, took fuel, didn't take no tires, backed up, pitted again, took more fuel, and then changed the tires. So I ended up with like 80, 90 liters of fuel. So after that, I was just pretty much waddling around the place and, you know, trying to keep it. Eventually, I burned some fuel off, and, you know, lap times came back up, and I was able to put some more pressure on Danny. He made a little mistake. So I actually got one space back. So, all in all, I can't complain. I just got to put it together better next time.
Yeah, but for sure, again, holding yourself up for your teammate who's not here, definitely a great result.
Thanks.
Curtis, are you here?
Yep.
Another good points finish.
Yep, really great finish too. You really can't overtake on this track at all. So, and when I quickly realized, I was like, okay, I really don't have to be, push at all because I'm not going to catch Danny because I'm pretty sure that was the guy who was in front of me. But I went a tiny bit too aggressive, hit the wall, damaged my suspension. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. Maybe like 3 degrees to the left or something. Not bad at all. So I was able to recover. Just held it out, kept consistent. Then Danny got the drive-through penalty, and then I was able to pass him there. So pretty good race. Definitely some good points for Acura, because I don't think we've had an Acura get this many points in one race before.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, other than that, bringing great points all around the all the categories. So yeah, for yourself, great points out there, and yeah, once again another points finish, and working your way up and getting way better and better. Danny is here now. Ignoring that drive-through cut track there. How was your race before that?
Not too bad. I guess a few small errors here and there, but definitely had the pace. I was running up in there with I think Kevin and close to begin with. But then I don't know. I wasn't on pace right away, but then eventually I settled down and started running the lap times I wanted to run. And then I started. I made one mistake or two at that turn one. That got me one or two cut tracks. Then I ended up avoiding accidents and running off the track, and that added to my cut tracks. And then my last cut track, I think I was trying to jump out of the way for a sander or something, and touched the wall and broke my front wing. And then all of a sudden, I was on the steering in the corners, and that contributed to the last cut, and that made me do the drive-through. So and all of those little errors. Allowed Sean to get by me. He was a good bit behind me, at least 8 seconds at one time with about 10 minutes to go. So I'm figuring, okay, I've got the pace. He's got to do a second and change to catch me. So I was trying to do that, but with those little on the steer problems I had, it didn't work out. And then eventually lost the place to him, did the drive through, and then lost the place to Curtis as well. Nearly lost it to Dylan as well. I think Dylan bluffed me. I was coming out the pits on my drive-through, and he's going like, yo, I'm passing. So I moved over and let him go, only to realize that he was passing me for position. So, but luckily he made a mistake, and I got the ninth place back from him. But all in all, not a bad day. Pretty good.
Yeah, congratulations then. Dylan,
Hey.
how was that race for you now? I know last week a little bit of issues, but how was it now?
That was very interesting, to say at least. Started off the race on lap one, getting punted at the bus stop, which was my fault. I was defending the inside and didn't trust the car, so I got on the brakes a little too much. That kind of set me back to last. After that, just ran it, and then the whole pit stop strategy, that slowed me down even more. And then last lap, battling for 8th, pushed the car too hard and just spun out, and Danny got 9th in front of me.
But other than that, how was your start of the race?
Well, I didn't risk it. I just went for the safe start. I didn't rev the engine or anything. I just wanted to get the safe start this week. So
Yeah,
I didn't feel like
very
driving penalty this week.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
That's it. I just didn't went for the safe start. I didn't rev it. Or I didn't push the clutch. I just sat there and waited for the lights to go away.
Yeah, for sure. Because I know in the last restart, were you like a part of that tangled up incident before we restarted?
No, I managed to avoid everything, and I was very disappointed that we restarted because I had such a good start with avoiding everything, and then we restarted. I was so sad, and then we just the rest of the race went along.
Yeah, with those restarting things, how it works is that of course, like if there is going to be incident, like sometimes there's going to be incidents at the very start if a guy does jump the start and hits another guy, but we also look for if there is a lag there and if someone's ping were to just teleport into another car when the race starts, because sometimes that can happen and that could lead up to an issue where it was no one's fault at all, it was just the internet. So that's when we would restart. But yeah, you know what, P10 getting in some points in the bag now. It sounds like you had a pretty good race after that.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Unfortunately, my teammate wasn't able to make it, but top 10 for the team. So
for sure, yeah. And then when he comes back, you guys will be definitely in that points battle.
That's the plan.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So I'll just end the stream off there. If you guys want to say your last goodbyes, and then we'll come back and discuss the real penalty stuff.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everybody.
Yeah, that was an awesome race, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, great race, everyone.
Yeah, and for viewers, just a reminder that daylight savings time tonight. So 5 p.m. Eastern, we're doing up to today. So with daylight savings time for viewers and competitors, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from next week because of the 1 hour going forward. Just a reminder. So when you're tuning in to watch the stream next week, the race is going to be 6 o'clock Eastern Time, not 5 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yep, and then that's when we'll be starting to stream at around 5:15.
Is daily savings at night? Or when is that? I forget when it is.
All right. What an event that was. Justin is here, back on the top step. A lot of interesting pit lane kerfuffle going on there. But the fact that everyone had the issue, and this is not with just one person had the issue, I guess it's kind of fair in that sense. But Justin is here, back on the top step. He's going to be fighting hard to return back into these points and to get back into this championship fight. Sander, would he have won this race if this pit lane kerfuffle hadn't had taken place? We'll never know, but P2 is very respectable. And Noah Hoffman, once again, on the third step of the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been the American GP. Tune in next week, where I believe we are going to Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Saturday, March 19th at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when we begin our streams. And then 6 o'clock is the showdown. As you heard from our competitors, Danny Nasir, so daylight savings will be taking place. And that means we'll be pushing everything an hour forward. And so we're going to be announcing that all over the place. And just put that note somewhere where you can see it. That's 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live here at CMRSC. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rahul Nasir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club, and as we take off this very serious, dramatic music, we go back and have a little party. As we end off the stream here, hope you guys have a great night. Wherever you live out there, stay safe, wear your masks. Have a good one, guys. Good night.
I got off the wires. When I close my eyes, disconnected and tired. And I know you keep asking me, flames and fire. It's just fired. It's just fired. I was wrong, but I made it right. You came begging day and night. I don't wanna hit the bottom, don't go out of your state of mind. I've been counting 1 to 10. I'll be back when you begin. With my music together again. I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. I see you go down. Yeah, I see you go down. And I know you keep asking me, flames and fire. I know you are done with me. It's just fired.